Hey y'all. Okay, so this is my first video, and all I'm really here to do is talk to y'all about my shows that I love so much. Just FYI, I cuss like a sailor, so if that offends you, you probably don't want to stay here for very long. No, I don't have on no makeup. I'm not putting none on. Y'all gonna catch me sometimes with it, sometimes without it. It just is what it is. I don't have no real camera. We doing this real hood like until I get a real camera and I can do this like a real YouTube star. You know what I'm saying? So today is Tuesday. Yeah. Tuesday, January 31st. And before we get into this next week's or this week's TGIT, I wanted to come and holler at y'all about Scandal. I do want to holler at y'all about a couple different shows. So I'll kind of let you guys know what I like to watch. So, Scandal, How to Get Away with Murder. I am watching Grey's Anatomy, but I'm like on season 2. So you'll never really hear me talk about Grey's Anatomy because I'll never be caught up. Love and Hip Hop franchise, Real Housewives of Atlanta, Blackish, Quantico. So I have a lot of different shows that I like to watch. This Is Us. So you might hear like just the range of reviews from me. So just know that. Okay, so like I said, I cuss a lot and all of that wonderfulness. So truly, honestly, truly, if you are offended, I highly suggest that you keep it fucking pushing. Okay. Shout out to Funky Dineva. I love that bitch. For real, I love that bitch. So if y'all know Funky Dineva, tell her I said hey, because I love her to death. And she is truly my inspiration. So if y'all feel kind of that vibe, is because I have literally watched Funky Dineva for years. And so quite naturally you might hear a little bit of that, but I'm not trying to steal the style. I just can't help it. I watched that years. Okay, so just know that. Don't come for me. Okay. All right. So this last episode of Scandal, which was the season premiere, which came on last Thursday, which should have came on the Thursday before, but they pushed it back because of that fuck shit, aka the election. Not the election, the inauguration. For what, bitch? Ugh. Anyways, so it came on last week. And of course, Shauna gets right into it like she normally does with a season premiere or coming off of a winter finale. She'll, usually, get right to it with the drama. She's not bullshitting. She's getting right into it. So, if you remember from last season, Liv was helping Mellie to get back into the White House. Now, obviously, this was for selfish reasons so that she could stay connected to the White House. But nonetheless, she was helping Mellie. So we start off this, my shit cut off. But anyway, so we come into this new season and it's election night, right? So Mellie's there, Liv is there, the whole team is there waiting for the results to roll. And it felt real similar to, a couple months ago in real life and how fucking stressful that shit was. Still ain't over that shit, and I don't care what nobody says. That ain't my motherfucking president. Anyway, bitch. So, we're, waiting on the results. The results come back, and Mellie loses to Frankie Vargas, and fucking Cyrus Bean, bitch. So Mellie's still trying to figure out a way to make this happen. Liv is like, bitch, give it the fuck up. And then, fast forward to the kind of the hey, we won speech, and fucking Frankie Vargas gets shot. Now, here's the thing, because put nothing past Cyrus, right? So if you fast forward or you go forward in the episodes to the scene where Cyrus is in the hospital acting like he's just so motherfucking distraught and shit, I said that bitch is up to something. Because if you remember, he didn't have no fucking qualms about shooting Frankie Vargas back in, was that last season? Where he shot him had him shot to make him look like the hero, so that he could kind of catapult him into, the view of the country, and kind of set him up for to run for president. I remembered that shit. You also remember how he had his husband, lover, boyfriend, whoever it was, killed. So you can't put shit past Cyrus Beene, bitch. So I'm looking and I'm like, bitch, I'm not buying it. The dramatics. And then, so Liv is on this whole thing when she, she talks to her dad, and her dad was like, I ain't got shit to do with that. That was Cyrus. And Liv was like, motherfucker, it did, bitch. So she's on this whole, mission to try to figure out if it was Cyrus. And then she thought, then she got to a point where she was like, I don't think it was Cyrus. Like, I really, really don't. And and so she kind of gave up. But then towards the end of the episode, where they found that information with the missing voicemail, and she was like, I knew it. I fucking knew it. And so when she goes down to fucking congratulate Cyrus, he's not wise about what she knows. But when she pull him in, so okay, girl, listen. So here, okay, look. So here's what I think, like, or what I don't understand. It's kind of like scary movies, or some sort of psychological thriller where, the good guy figures out what it is that the bad guy is doing, and then they always fucking tell the bad guy like what they know. Like, bitch, you don't know how to keep a secret. Like, if you know they're a bad guy, you got receipts that they're a bad guy. What makes you think that they ain't gonna come for you because you got receipts, bitch? Why are they always telling what they know? Like, bitch, you ain't gotta tell this motherfucker so they can come kill you, and you can't never tell what you know? That's so dumb. So, girl, I'm looking at Liv the same way. Like, girl, why is you telling Cyrus this shit if he didn't have no fucking qualms about killing the president-elect? What the fuck makes you think he won't kill you? Like, bitch, what? So that kind of pissed me off. Because it's like, okay, I know this is for, like, dramatic purposes, but the fuck, bitch. Like, this is ridiculous. So that kind of irritated me, but I'm excited to see kind of where this goes, how Papa Pope is involved, or how Liv may bring him into the fold, because she's realizing like, oh, maybe Dad isn't as bad as I think he is, or maybe he is as bad as I think he is, but at the core, I know that he'll never do me any kind of way, and he'll always have my fucking back, and you're gonna need it dealing with motherfucking dirty ass, trifling ass Cyrus Beene, bitch. So, yeah, that was kind of just the episode. Obviously there was a little shit here and there in between, but those were kind of like the big pieces of it. Kind of interested to see where Mellie goes with this. Now that, Fitz, kind of put out there to the nation that he wanted Cyrus Beene to take office. So where is Mellie's role gonna go now that she's not married to Fitz? She's not running for president. Like, how are we gonna keep her in the show? So, oh yeah, and shout out to Quinn for getting engaged to a crazy dude. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for this episode. If you guys have anything that you want to add that I left out, feel free. Again, this is my first episode, my first video. I'm kind of fucking winging it here, but yeah, comment below, let me know what you think. Bye.